I just got a Squirtle too, dude. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about squirting. Yeah, you just fucked his cerebellum, his nostalgia cerebellum core. Killed it, dude. Literally murdered it. Crazy. Cerebellum, what a bitch, dude. You know? Yep. You're actually already in trouble. What up, Coda? You're so truthful and correct for that. You're so valid and real and correct for that. Hey, Kyle, nice jersey. Nice jersey, dog. You can only hear me, huh? Yeah, that's cause I did it. I did all this wrong, dude. Yeah, I did that on purpose. Fuck these fucking losers, dude. Hold on. You're so real and valid for telling me that. Let me try to get this. Kyle, don't make you can't make me laugh because I'm just laughing at nothing, dude. Hmm. Can I not add a fucking audio source, dude? You stupid bitch. You absolute buffoon, dude. What about this? Main stereo? Nope.
This profession.
There we go.
Like
baby.
just women dancing on Twitch.
Women.
I got it. I did it. You guys, they can hear you now. You guys can stop. You guys got to stop saying all the gamer words. It's crazy. When you guys couldn't hear them, they were just saying awful shit, dude. It was wild.
Like,
I'll keep doing it, dude.
Don't please.
I
Don't.
just kept saying cracker.
Cracker, honky, dude. Tight to death. First time
Surprisingly, I
live.
don't.
Welcome to the first time live. You know what? You know what the best part about the first time live is? Nothing, because you just get to hear us literally sit
You
here.
get to find out what each of us look like and how wildly it differs from what you initially thought in your head.
I probably look exactly the same.
Kyle looks.
That's fair.
Yeah, Kyle looks like I think he would have wanted to look.
Kyle,
you know?
Kyle, somebody listens to Kyle is like, what the fuck is wrong with his eye? Without even seeing him, dude.
Yeah.
I know they were joking about all that.
God damn.
This dude's just watching Men in Black 2
What?
It's a
on
reaction.
Twitch. He's just watching Men in Black 2. I
Yeah,
think he's sleeping.
people do that.
Oh, sleep stream? That's weird, dude.
I can't speak. I can't read Russian.
I feel like it'd get me too aroused to know that people are watching me sleep.
Yeah.
Oh, this dude's watching Grand Blue Dreaming.
Like, what if I just woke up and just started fucking furiously beating my shit? You know,
I
what I'm
was
saying?
thinking the exact same thing.
Like, what if I'm like,
what
have
if
a good
sleep
dream?
jerked?
and then I sleep
Yeah.
jerk, and then I wake up. I'm like, oh, camera's on the whole time, huh?
Yeah, I just wake up rock hard.
Yeah.
No.
They watch me try to fuck my mattress. I'm just slamming
Yeah.
dick into fucking cushion.
I mean, Kyle's dick probably throws his covers off.
Kyle's dick gets hard too fast. Yeah, it, like catapults his fucking
He
blanket.
fucking wakes up. He's like, God, I'm cold.
Why are my feet so cold? Boy got a fucking heater lifting the feet or lifting the blanket off the old tootsies, dude. That's crazy.
This girl is like 12 watching Grand Blue Dreaming. Someone call her.
Why are you stop watching Twitch?
I'm watching.
I gotta get. Oh, there's the trappies. Fucking big ass titties right there. I gotta get the. What is this? Yeah, I'm fucking momming you, dude. I'm trying to. Hold on. Can I paste that? I can. Yeah, we do this shit live, dude. I get the brick. I did. Oh. Fuck. Fuck. What is this? Where is this at? You can start whenever, Harris. I'm fucking with the I'm fucking with all these women, dude.
Left hand Bill, right hand Clinton.
Left hand.
I'm
clean,
Bill Clinton,
right
fucking
hand.
all these
Bill
women. Dude, R.I.P. Lil B. You know what I'm saying?
He's still alive.
Yeah, but he's not in the zeitgeist anymore, which means he's fucking dead.
Dead
I
to
forgot
me.
about that.
Last time somebody said Lil B, do you go? Oh yeah,
Right
because it
now.
has right now.
15
Exactly.
seconds ago.
Exact.
I feel like it
exactly.
wasn't that
You know,
long ago.
The other day I was sweeping in the kitchen, and for some reason the fucking Soldier Boy song came in my head
Mhm.
of "Bitch, I look like Goku. Bitch, I look like Goku," and I don't know why.
Bitch, I look,
That's
bitch, I
all
look
I
like
could think.
Vegeta.
I don't. What was that, dude?
Dude, I don't know.
Soldier Boy was a guy. You remember when he tried streaming,
Yeah.
but his music
Yeah.
was so loud
Yeah.
that everything was just clipping.
Yeah,
Ah.
that's good shit, dude. Remember when Snoop Dogg streamed for a second?
Yeah.
And he like
I know.
immediately got banned because he was
They
smoking
just-
weed.
Yeah.
Everyone
on
just sees
screen.
T-Pain doing it, and they're like, "Yeah, dude."
I can do that.
Dude,
T-Pain's
T-Pain,
actually
he's
is a
so good,
streamer,
dude.
He's so
That's what I'm saying. They
He'll,
see
like-
him do it, and they're like,
he'll,
"Oh,
like-
I got it."
rap his intro live and shit. T-Pain is a fucking gem, brother.
T-Pain's a real one, dude.
Yeah.
He's an entertainer.
T-Pain's great.
He's a fucking entertainer.
He's
I
a fucking artiste.
I forgot about the T-Pain song that he did with Lil Wayne over a fucking Oompa Loompa beat.
Mhm.
That song is fire, dude. T-Pain, dude, listen. It's Pride Month, you know what I'm saying? So, hey, T-Pain. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
Pride Month somewhere.
It's Pride Month somewhere, baby. I'd suck
little
his
over the
balls from
rainbow.
the back, dog.
Wow.
I'd suck
That's
his balls
that's what
through
the
his
intro really should
butthole,
be.
dude.
I'd suck his balls from the back.
You think
Yeah.
if you suck hard enough on a butthole, the balls will come through?
Yes.
I don't know. I don't know.
Did you see him go up and down?
Yes.
I don't know
think-
anatomy
I think
enough. I don't know if there's a tunnel from the.
Logistically, there is.
I can dream
it?
You
for
can
it.
make one.
Nope.
If you apply enough force to the butthole, it becomes a portal for the rest of
Oh,
you
that
know?
happens in pools. People
Mhm.
will
Oh,
get it's like, it's disinvolvement.
Yeah.
That's my mouth.
the body. Right.
Put a
like,
warning
what
around
you-
your mouth.
What you eat either becomes your cum or your shit. So it's all connected. So if you can pull out your intestines through your butthole, you can pull out your balls through your butthole.
You are what you come.
You are what you
come.
come. That is actually true, dude. Since I've been on keto, my cum has to taste rancid, brother.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm
know.
sure.
Just just barely fruit. You know, some vegetables here and there, but mainly meat. That shit has to
Probably
taste like
tastes
fucking.
jerky.
Yeah, dude. It just tastes like pure chemicals. Like,
Just fucking chemical. Well, I mean, it depends on what you're eating.
meat and cheese.
But like, is it processed meat and cheese or just
Dude, I don't. I go
think
to the
just meat and
store. I
cheese
buy the.
alone
You think I
is
go
gonna
out and I
be-
hunt a fucking cow?
Are you cooking the meat or no?
Yes, I cook the meat.
Then it's not processed. You're fine.
I use a process to cook it.
Then it's the processed meat. I don't know what part of this you don't understand.
I don't get it,
Nah,
dude.
he also has a process for eating it. So
Yeah.
Yeah, so then it's double processed meat, which is just cancels out and it's just meat. You're good.
Oh, the double negative. Got you.
The double negative.
But then its intestines have a process.
Oh, yeah.
That's a triple negative. That's a positive. You
So if I
fucking
cook
idiot.
jerky, it's not processed anymore.
If you cook jerky, you cook the process out of it
Mm-hmm.
Fuck.
If I
because
take
it just becomes beef again. Well,
Oh,
it's probably
you could
just
you could
burnt.
rehydrate the jerky and eat it like a steak.
Like if you water it like a flour, it'll eventually become a steak again.
I like unprocessed turds.
Okay. What? Where are we going, guys?
What
What are we doing here?
What are we doing here? Are we ready? Should I start?
Yeah, you can start whenever you want, brother.
Y'all ever think about what the fuck we're doing here? Like, yeah, in a philosophical we, as in the combination of these molecules and atoms that make us up, but also we, as in 4 to 5 men in their 30s talking about animated art that's assigned for teenagers. Have we done this before? Welcome to the place that has the purple on the things with the top and the fire coming out of the top, but also the fire comes out everywhere else. I throw some sibyls on it. Have we done this before? So, hey guys, it's just me, Joe Rogan, DMT, Elk Meat, and whatever else he says. We're back here doing the fight stuff as has been fought before. Have we done this before? In all seriousness, though, we've done it all. We've seen it all. And we've been at it for a while. And we're going to keep being at it while we stay at it. So put your attic in the patio, put the cellar in the refrigerator. I'm in the garage with my entourage while we massage your brains into a state of camouflage. Oh, yeah. Welcome to the Anime Trap House.
It's beautiful.
Huh?
That was a gold star.
I was waiting for another have we done this before. I was like, it's not over. You ain't getting me. I've seen a Nolan movie.
The callback to the fucking thing with the roof and the fire and the fucking titties on the thing. The fuck going, dude.
Yeah.
We have in fact done that before. I just want to let you know. I don't know if you're actually asking.
No, I know.
Everything that you did, we have done that before.
So if you want to know how the sausage was made on this one, I started writing the first part and I said, I swear to God, I've written this exact same thing. And I was like, have we done this before? And I'm like, that's the hook. I'm gonna go back and think of openings that I've done and be like, have we done this before?
We're still in the intro right now, right?
Yeah.
I know you're gonna do it.
Yeah.
You're gonna be like, have we done this before?
Have we
And then
done
do the
this
actual
before?
start. I know you.
Welcome to the Anime Trap House.
Fucking loser, dude.
I am your host, Harris Joker, because you know, Khan. Cody burns his skin with ink because tattoo chambers. Kyle, Rekka your holes, Ramsey Lalich. Justin, open up a third trimester like a Vulcan. Lori, how's everybody doing?
Like a Vulcan? I'm out of here.
Vulcan.
I'm leaving and never coming back.
Yeah.
Doing, wrecking holes.
It's like okay, over the weekend I shotgunned a high noon, you know? And I
Yeah.
imagine that's what it's like when you like are fucking with a pregnant woman, you know? And you just like pop her belly button and the kid just kind of slides down your throat. No?
Harris.
Shotgun the fucking
The
water.
placenta. Yeah.
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 She's like, my water's about to break. And you go, oh, cool. And you just pop the belly button.
Yeah, it's like the exercise balls.
Ah!
You
Yeah.
pop the bung.
See?
Oh man.
Oh, I dislike it.
But
You
like-
know those
it's like
things?
coconut water.
Have you seen those things on TikTok? It's like the claw where they like it's
Yeah.
like a thing they put on the bottom of a can and they like crush
Yeah.
into it and then they
Mhm.
Yeah.
do that. You do that but on
Yeah.
her asshole, like in the gooch,
Yeah.
so you get all the shit and placenta in one.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's all connected.
It's all connected, dude. It's all just one. Yeah, there's
Can you
Yeah.
suck the baby out of a pregnant woman's butthole?
I mean, if it stretches far enough, they give themselves a fucking rip.
Oh,
Yeah,
hold
a
a
nice
hole.
little tear.
Harris?
Otherwise, they do it
Yeah.
prior, and it's called an episiotomy.
Yeah, little known
Harris.
fact.
They cut.
Once in a while, they cloacify themselves, and
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I know that. Like sometimes when they're giving birth, they tear from pussy to butt.
So theoretically, yeah, you could.
I
Yeah,
just want to
no,
say
okay.
next year's town hall meeting, if in the HR violations I don't see, can you suck the baby out of a girl's butthole? I'm leaving, dude. Cause that's vile.
I would never.
is
I would
like-
never put that in there because that's me stating that I remember
Yeah.
doing that. You know,
I didn't know we couldn't be inquisitive
right.
on this show.
If this is your first episode listening to this, it's fine. Turn it off. You can
know
just
it's-
never come back because that's crazy.
do next. Do next.
Yeah, hit next or skip or delete or you know what? Call the cops. I don't know what to do anymore with this.
You can call the police. That's
Call the
okay.
police, dude.
What's the emergency? I don't know.
You just play the clip.
Just play the
Just play
clip,
the
dude.
clip.
They'll
Call the
send
cops when they when they get the phone call. Just be like, Jamie, play the clip, and then you just play the clip, and then that's it. They'll know. They know where to find us. What are we watching? We're watching Fire Force season 2, episode 13 through 18, right? That's what everybody watched.
Yeah, you know what? Doesn't
Probably.
matter. It doesn't matter. Honestly, you could have watched any 6 episodes of this. It doesn't fucking matter.
And also, yes.
But
Yeah.
yes, I did do that.
Okay, very good. That's what we're gonna talk about in a minute here. But before we get into it, here comes the ad for your face. Catch us live every 5 p.m. ish. It's like 6 p.m. ish now, but whatever, dude. We live our life how we live our life. On twitch.tv/anime trap house or youtube.com /at the anime trap house. Or at podcast services anywhere. You're listening to us right now. So you found us somewhere, and if you found us somewhere, you can find us anywhere. Because we're like Injustice.
Yeah.
If you like the stuff we say and you want to look more like than what you have looked like us and help us quit our jobs by supporting us with money, come over to patreon.com/anime trap house. Just like our Patreon producers, Papa Squeaky, Diesel Tech, Moose Man, and Purdue. And of course, a Kyle-sized shout out to our Patreon DGen royalty, the Queen of Piss girl with a Pikachu tattoo, Chew. I don't like Queen of Piss on that one.
She chose that.
No, I did it.
No,
Yeah, she chose
she
Cody
said,
to choose that for
Give
her.
me the piss one.
If
I
you
like the piss one the
if
best.
you give me money, I'm doing whatever I want to your name. That's how this works.
It's my name now.
It's my name. I did it.
And one of that first name is girl with a Pikachu tattoo. The Ace of Cum, Polar Bear 93, Burr.
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 Yeah,
Come.
try to change it, dude. Ace of come. I swear to fucking God, dude. I'll change it to the Queen of Piss squared.
And the Dumb of Spades, fuck Jordy.
Fuck you, Jordy.
Fuck Jordy.
Fucking
Fuck
loser,
you,
dude.
Jordy.
You get the
I don't
you
even
get the
think she's here.
downwards middle finger
think
because you don't
she's
even
here.
deserve the upwards middle finger. That's how low you are, dude. I don't even hold my fucking hand up to you, you piece of shit.
It's like a penis. If you can't give us money, that's cool. We totally understand. But you can rate us or leave us a review on iTunes or wherever you can leave us a review so we can get some engagement. I don't know. Is that how that works? I don't understand the algorithm. If you have questions for us or just want to say how awful we are or show us your meat, then email us at typebox@theanimetraphouse.com and we'll read the emails here. And if you send a picture of meat or shit, Cody will put it in our Discord for the 5 of us,
I will show everybody, and
PJ's not here.
we will talk about it.
and we will talk about it and say, that's disgusting. I hate it. Thank you very much. May I have another?
Mhm.
Also, you know what? We do it when we do it. Just don't just like us or get the bell on wherever we are. Every once in a while we'll do Mainline, which is a podcast where we talk about movies, TV shows that we've watched, and books, and video games, and wrestling, and more. Like, it's not as disgusting as this podcast, but sometimes it gets there. You know,
Mhm.
It can.
can be if you want an intimate look with us and hang out. It's like normally every Wednesday now we're moving it to like every other Wednesday, but we missed yesterday because PJ's not here and Cody couldn't make it. So it was just me and Justin. And I was like, I don't feel right doing that again. And I was sleepy. If you want to hang out with us in person, you can come see us at Anime Midwest in Rosemont in Rosemont, Illinois. It's like the last suburb before the city of Chicago. From Friday, July 4th to Sunday, July 6th. We will be there. Join the Discord. You can talk to us and coordinate there, or just join the Discord in general and talk to us because we're there all the time.
Yeah,
Kyle runs a D&D thing.
he does. And then Purdue watches anime every day, honestly.
Every day, dude. They're
Every
in there
day,
every
that
day.
motherfucker's there.
Every day.
So, yeah, join the Discord. Come hang out with us. It's good times. Message over with the ad. The next segment is called We Just Got a Letter. And it goes something like this. We just got a letter. We just got a letter. We just got a letter. I hope it's full of cum.
We do. We have a lot of cum. A lot of cum, guys. A lot of comments, dude. Just how much I'm scrolling.
It's so
Comments are
much
still
rolling.
going, dude. It's crazy.
It's still going.
There's 30,000 million comments.
30,800,000, dude.
All right, here we go. Interspecies Reviewers, 7 through 12. Good one. Good podcast right there. Top tier podcast, if I do say so myself.
For what?
Interspecies Reviewers,
Oh, yeah.
7 through 12.
Yeah,
This made me a better person.
Oh, that's
The old lady I was sitting next to does not agree. That's a star. Or that's a heart, dude. A good comment.
That's a heart.
Next one, Free Run Beyond Journey's End, 24 through 28. I thought Cody was black, but then I loaded your stream on YouTube. Your podcast is noise. Thank you.
You're not the first
related?
person to think
You're
that.
not
You're
the first
definitely
person,
not the
yeah.
first. And you won't be the last.
No, sir.
Yep.
Trappies 2024. Damn. These crazy people are just fucking raw dogging the Trappies. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Yeah,
wild.
dude.
Fucking 5 hours of a fucking podcast.
It's a lot.
Diddy used to play My Hero in the back out. Oh, okay. Diddy used to play My Hero in the background at freak offs to make everyone scream plus ultra when they climax.
That's amazing, dude.
That's pretty.
Whoa.
I'd go to Diddy parties, dog, if that's the case. I let
I
him
don't
play
know.
with my booty hole for a little bit, you know.
I'd go to it knowing I was the only one getting sexually exploited. You know?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, that's true. That's fair.
As long as there's no like Pretty Little Liar situation
Right.
going on.
Right.
I don't know what that means, dude.
I need everybody that shows up to have 3 forms of ID.
Yep.
And they sign
To be-
paper.
I'm
saying
not
they
touching
consent to
anybody.
Whatever happens.
I'm letting Diddy
Yeah.
touch my booty hole and I'm screaming plus ultra. That's all
Well,
that's
I'm also like, I want to make sure that if people are watching it, they're consenting to watching it. You know what I mean?
I mean, you could
And
just.
they can consent.
And
you
they
know?
can
But-
consent.
It's also your time to like be like the Batman and like Diddy the Diddy, you know? Like if
Oh,
you see
fucking suplex him and play with his booty hole instead.
yeah.
Yes, dude.
Like if you see Dan Schneider just go down on his feet, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, next one. Still on Trappies. The door behind the door. The tuba behind the tuba. Arise.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yep.
Beastars season 3, 1 through 6. Puff Daddy favorite anime character is Minata for class 1.
That makes sense.
Mineta?
Mineta.
Yeah. Mineta. Yep.
That's fair.
Shangri-La Frontier 1 through 6. This intro is gas. I was at a music festival in my camp and I listened to is like 15 times back to back.
Okay.
What intro? The
It must have
Shangri-La
been.
Frontier intro?
I don't know.
Because it
I don't
wasn't
fucking know, man.
it
was
wasn't that
forever
great.
ago.
It wasn't that great. Overdose of Overlord season 1 through 4. God damn, I did not want to remember that. Oh, that sucked. Puffy trained all for one on how to be a villain. This motherfucker, it's the same dude every time. That boy has a fucking bead on Diddy. The Boy and the Heron. Avatar was made by a Korean animation studio, so technically it is anime if Solo Leveling is an anime. Also, I know you guys are weeks out from this comment. What do you want from me? I'm busy. Fucking suck me, dude.
Yeah, that's fair. You comment when you comment. We'll get to it.
It's a good one. Suck me, dude.
Yep. Will do.
Have you ever thought how much effort and energy goes into shitting for Goku? Like, how many transformations have to happen to get those fat logs out? Like, if you know how much that fucker eats, holy shit, suck me, cunt shuckers. Thank you.
I don't think.
Do you think he could? I think he instant transmissions, but he leaves the poop behind.
Can he do that? Splats.
Well, because he's still touching it. Like, yeah, it'd have to be out of his, like, he'd have to
Maybe
pinch
he
it off.
flexes. He flexes so fast it contracts and expands, and there's a little bit of air in between.
Oh,
Yeah.
very good. Very
You think
good.
you think at the very least the voice actor ever shit himself in the booth?
Probably. He's
Probably.
past
like
I
a
feel like
little-
you have to.
Like a little bit of brown.
I'm look. Yes. First of all, I think he did. Second of all, I don't think Goku's a shitter. Vegeta's a shitter.
Vegeta's a pusher too, dude.
Dude,
Like fucking
Vegeta's-
flex pushing.
Vegeta's like hairline is like that because he be going crazy in the bathroom, dude. There's no doubt. He's been rocking that onesie. You know how hard he's got to work to get out of it.
You know
Yeah.
Vegeta does the like you ever just pull you like I had hair. You ever pull your hair back when
Yeah.
I had
Yeah.
hair.
That's why he has the
That's why he's got
hairline.
that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. He's a fucking shitter, dude.
He's a fucking
God, imagine him
shitter,
filling
dude.
up his fucking one piece, dude. His fucking leotard.
Yeah. And he just goes, Kakarot, it's
God.
die time.
I don't like that. I don't think Goku shits because he uses all of it because all he does
That-
is train. So he just
Yeah.
eats food and then his body just absorbs it. So he's
Right.
not shitting. If
He's
he's
not
shitting,
shitting.
it's little rabbit nuggets and he's and then they all just splat on the ground.
Yeah. Like he just shakes his leg out and just a little like a couple rocks come out of him, dude.
Yeah, and they're like
Fucking sensu beans,
they're
dude.
dense,
Yeah.
brother. Like each little nugget leaves a fucking crater in the ground.
Yeah, easy
Yeah.
crater.
You know how
Easy
they make
crater
like
pellets.
they do the coffee beans,
Mhm.
but they have like elephants eat it first.
Yeah.
You think that's what they do for sensu beans with Goku? They
Yeah,
make Goku
dude.
eat it, and then he
That
shits 'em
one
out?
that one farmer in the beginning of Z that gets killed by Raditz, he's a coffee farmer, but he's just it's not actual coffee, it's just Goku's shit, dude.
Mm-hmm.
He's just like, dude, whatever these beans are, and they just show up everywhere. They fucking go hard, dude. I put them straight in my coffee. Sometimes I just be chewing on those motherfuckers, and I'm awake for 5 days straight.
Dude, fucking chocolate covered peanuts.
Yeah.
Basically what it is.
Basically, what
If you gave a senzu bean to
Chocolate?
unharmed,
Chocolate and shit aren't the same thing. I just wanted to say that. Go ahead, Kyle.
Brown.
Okay.
I
I'm
know how
just-
little you know about
in
chocolate,
Dragon
bro.
Ball universe, if it's just a normal human eats a senzu bean, do they die? Like what happens?
They're healthy.
Do they just
They're
feel good?
healthy. Yeah.
I just feel like okay, the type of godlike beings that can get healed instantly from these,
Yeah.
you're not just feeling okay.
Or
I don't
just-
know.
that.
It's
or
probably
it's
how I
just-
feel when I eat pistachios. They're fucking good.
or
Like-
like they're giving you cancer.
Oh yeah. But
That's
they're
what I'm
also
saying.
making you a little more healthy. And
Yes.
plus the cancer.
Plus the cancer.
Yeah. And Kyle acts like if you give somebody penicillin, you know, like the bigger they are, the less it works. You know?
Is that not true?
I don't know shit about penicillin.
You could
What
put
is
some
penicillin? I'm allergic to penicillin.
penicillin.
Penicillin, dude.
Yeah.
All right, Fire Force season 2, episode 1 through 6. Forget about Tuba. I want to know what they're doing when they're cleaning out the spit valve. Good point.
They don't need to. It just burns away, dude.
You don't.
You spit
No,
in
it's
fire.
cold.
You
It
don't
doesn't
fucking know,
burn.
dude. You don't
Oh
understand.
fuck.
Tuba goes
Tuba.
burr. So does fire. What more do you need? Good point.
Amen.
Good point. Noise. Thank you.
Nice.
Nice.
You guys sound like my cat when he's being horny at night making Chewbacca noises. The meow or meow noise. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
What is being thrown at?
Wow.
Be careful. A bunch of cats gonna start backing up on
Dude,
you.
yeah, dude.
Dude.
I'll spit in a cat's asshole for him, you know, just to get him away from me. No,
Does that work? What does that do?
I don't know, dude. Did you know that little green?
That's a
Did-
wild move, dude.
Did you know that a little green cat game added Baki characters to it? Well, you do. Fuck you. Why?
All right.
God damn, dude. Fucking at the end of everybody's like comment, they just have to say some mean shit, you know?
I mean, we cultivated that.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Fuck you.
Guys, A1 Pictures animated Solo Leveling and Radishes the Demon Girl from the Radaroo family. Essel.
fuck?
I don't know what are you talking about?
I think I had a stroke on that one. I don't know. That's me.
Also, Cody, unfortunately, I'm going to have to give at least 1,000 takeaways in the next email because you guilted me into stopping, but I'm back to writing now, and I have to give ChatGPT rules for the story based on how you've been reviewing anime because it's literally the best advice I've ever been given about what a good story should or shouldn't have. You're fucking welcome, dude. I'm glad people are starting to realize that my opinions are the correct fucking opinions. None of it, you other fucking idiots matter. It's just me.
That's the worst. That's the worst take you ever had. That's why you're chief idiot officer, dude, with
Yeah.
an E.
What
Got him.
you mean, Chief Awesome Officer? Last comment.
That's naive.
I was watching the weatherman report on the forecast. I never did understand when he said it will be Adola in London and moving north, it gets a little bit tuba. Fire Force, Company 8, Forest 8, message over. That gets a heart, dude.
Oh shit.
That shit, you just fucked my whole brain up, dog. We got no Apple Podcast reviews because, you know, why would those fucking losers listen to a cool ass
dude.
podcast, you know?
Fucking idiots,
Fucking
bro.
idiots, dude.
I'm
We
just
got
gonna
one-
be like at the convention and like, you know, we're gonna be peddling our podcast, right? I'll just see someone with an iPhone. I'll be like, never mind.
No,
I know.
we
I
know.
know.
We know. You're probably like listening to, you know, a different, like one that's like, yeah, my favorite part of Fire Force.
I
remember
just
when
think it's really cool.
I really like the story. The tuba really adds a lot because, you know, everything's fire, but like the tuba is opposite, and I really like that, and that's my favorite part.
It's just so creative. I can't find another show this creative that uses fire in so many different ways. It can do anything.
Why are you guys doing Joe Rogan right now? Does Joe Rogan
I
have
was
an anime
doing fucking-
podcast?
Hey,
I
it's
was doing
me,
Miss
Joe
Doubtfire,
Rogan.
dude. Hey, it's me, Joe Rogan.
I'm
here.
doing Fire Force podcast now. I'm Joe Rogan. All right, one email. No subject, lazy. First of all, right off rip, lazy.
Yeah,
no subject.
didn't put your full government name in this.
Oh no, his full government name is here.
Churlish.
I will not read it, but I want to because you didn't put a subject. Oh, I want to read it so bad. The only reason you get a pass is because no subject is in parentheses, and that does make me giggle. Okay? Suck me, dude. Fuck, I love you guys like a little Dobby. Or like a little Dobby that snacks on and salivates on the cum-crusted bubblegum socks. You leave that. Oh, why is there a comma there? The cum-crusted bubblegum socks you leave in the corner of the bed. You guys have kept me entertained for years. The envelope is in the mail.
No,
Oh, because of the cum.
Oh god. Yeah.
Fuck. You know what's in it.
the mailman's just like, why all of them
Fuck
what?
it. I can't. even-
Everything's
It's-
wet.
he just has a hand of like a shredded up envelope. And it's just wet. He just
He
throws
just
it.
sticks it onto your front door.
You just have to peel it off the front door.
Yeah, dude. P.S. The toenails in it are a snack for Will Baby Justin. Harris,
Nice, thank you.
Harris, you don't get it because you're about as stupid as an amalgamation of Cluse and Kyle's big dumb dick.
Whoa.
Ah, damn.
The chimp number
Damn.
one, that's me. PJ's cool. And Harris, you're not the villain. Your opinions are about as valid as Tanya the Evil. Trappy for life. Thanks for all the great times. And please just save Harris from himself. Smooth brain bitch.
Never. Dude.
Your friend / not Harris's some random fuck nugget.
You coming to my house like that? I built this shit. You talk about me like that?
Dude, saying your friend / not Harris's is fucking brazy, dude.
Unbelievable.
Wow.
I mean, amalgamation of
you.
Cluse and Kyle's dick is
it's
That's
good.
heinous.
that's a lot.
That's
Oh, yeah.
heinous.
Oh, that's so
Fuck
funny.
that person, man.
Listen, I know you said I'm your number one. That's fair. That's valid. Whatever. But you gotta relax. Tell me that, my boy. Okay, Harris is my number one. Okay, so you gotta calm the fuck
I'll
down,
get your
dude.
name, bro.
I have your name, and I will give it to him, dude.
And you know what I'll do? I'll do fucking nothing. Okay.
Yeah, he'll look at
But
it.
be sad.
He will look at it intently.
Yep. And I'll be like, huh. Fuck you.
Interesting.
But also, you're the best. I fucking love you, dude. Thank you
You're
so
the
much.
best. Thank you.
All right, and that is it for the letters.
We just got
a
a
letter. We just got a letter.
Letters.
We just got a letter.
It was
It was
full
full
of cum
of
and fuck
cum.
that guy that wrote that email.
No. We like that guy. We like that guy. We like that guy.
Oh, we like that guy. That's fine. Fuck that guy. He's my friend. All right, let's get into the dope or choke. I'll go first. I don't believe in the rope is rope, but were I to believe such a thing, this would get it. Go ahead, Kyle.
Yeah.
What do you
Yeah.
say?
This Harris said a lot with few words.
He did,
that
yeah.
I will say with slightly more word. Because this is a rope. And I do feel worse off for watching it.
Yeah.
I do feel worse about anime for watching it.
Yep.
I feel worse about myself.
Yep.
Message over.
Yes, sir. Justin, go ahead.
This is icky, stinky, poopy, yucky. This gets a rope. I'm done.
Yeah, Cody, go ahead.
Yeah, you know what? Charon, Karan, whatever the fuck his name is, cool black dude in the show. He almost could make this a choke because I like that dude punching people. Okay,
Yeah.
he's the best character in the show, in my fucking opinion. It gets a rope though because poop fart, super poop fart move.
Oh God.
Oh,
That really
and
is.
my soul, dude. I want Satan. When I heard it, I wanted Satan to split the fucking floor and come up and suck my soul out,
Go like poops and farts.
dude.
That's all we talk about on this fucking show, dude.
I
Yeah,
know,
what do
but
you
it's
mean?
funny when we say poop and fart. It's not funny when they say poop and fart. All right.
I don't even think I know what you're talking about, but
The fucking that
The
one
little
bitch's
dolls.
fucking move.
Oh,
Yeah, where she's like, "Now get
yeah,
ready
yeah,
for poop fart, bang fart pooper," and you're like,
You wrote it.
"I'm gonna fucking end my life, dude."
You think
I
I wrote
can't-
like a ton? Are you serious? This might be the least I've ever written.
It's
Do you
hard
know
to
what's awesome? We might be able to do season 3 by the end of the year.
yeah, and then never have to do it again. Poop fart attack super move. It's hard to be worse than this, I think.
Yeah.
I didn't think they could make a shittier season than the first one. They cleared it, brother.
Yeah.
They
Season 1 would get a fucking dopest.
dopest. It would be a masterpiece compared to season 2. Charon is the only thing that is cool about this show. I am so fucking sick of the Adola Link bullshit. They just bring the random girl in who's like, I love violence. I just want to every fucking buddy die and burn and die. And like
dumb.
she's not
character.
doing anything. And we had a whole subplot for that. They had the whole section in the first episode where they're just talking about literally nothing. I
They did it
fucking
so
hate
much
this.
in
They
this
do-
group
Yeah,
of
I
episodes,
really
dude.
could
There's
talk about-
so much exposition dumps that mean nothing.
Yep.
I
Yeah.
love that we all spent like 5 seconds to say rope, but like I could probably spend a solid hour shit
Yeah.
talking just these 6
100%.
episodes.
I
Yeah.
mean, they
Like-
did have a fat fucking titty
They
that
Did-
was real good.
I think that's the only reason that this is getting like this show gets a high rating because the fat tits that are in it.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. Like you can just go look at
You
fat
could just
tits.
find fat
You could
tits.
just Google fat tits and you will find.
Okay, hang on, but
Yeah. I keep
but
getting birds.
okay. I don't know if it's just me, but I enjoy seeing fat tits when I don't expect to see fat. tits.
Absolutely.
It adds something to
Yeah.
it.
Give
But
me
Surprise fat tit.
give me fat tits in a good show.
Right.
That's all I'm saying.
Or a mediocre show with fat tits. I will take that.
That's true.
Why
Yeah.
give me a bad show with fat tits?
Most etchies are pretty mediocre,
yeah.
but they have fat tits,
Got
so
fat
they're
tits.
great.
Yeah, I would definitely watch World's End Harem like 6 times over instead of this. And this had
Yeah.
more violence, but the World's End Harem had just had fat tits.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll talk more about why it's bad because I didn't write much. So
That's good.
It
You'll have
helps
to
them out.
refresh because I watched it on Sunday, which was a mistake. Because
I will say- I will say this, okay? And I forgot I wanted to spend some time on this before I did the joke of like why it's a rope. I hated this so much when I watched it back. I watched it in English with the like there was an option for language and it said English and then it said English parentheses India. And I said, "What the fuck does that mean?"
Harris looked around, he's like this.
Is it
I was like,
just
what the
English with
fuck?
Indian accent?
Yes, it's
No
100%
fucking
just
shot, bro.
English with Indian accents, and it is amazing. It's like it's
Whoa.
the voice acting is horrible, and I'm pretty sure they only have like 4 people that are.
Oh
voice
yeah.
acting.
Oh yeah. It's just
Okay.
4 dudes in a basement.
But like, dude, it's fucking funny.
that
because
sounds great, dude.
It's like the women voice actors fucking sent me, dude. It's I don't know. Maybe I'm racist.
I
but
need to try and
it
find
was
this.
it was fucking funny, dude. It was on
I don't know,
Crunchyroll.
man.
It's just there. It's just they had English and then English parentheses Indian, and I was like, dude,
I mean, like, okay, how many gift cards did they have Shinra buy? Okay, that's my question.
I don't even understand that one.
It's the call scammers.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay, I get it.
Clearly, you've never been asked to go to a Walgreens and get $1,700
No,
in
no,
gift
they don't.
cards.
Yeah.
They don't call me.
In
like that. I've
GameStop
gotten-
gift cards, dude.
I've gotten
Yeah.
the call of like your Windows is out of date, and I was like, "Who are you calling right now?" And they're like, "Yeah, your Windows is out of date." And I'm like, "What the fuck are you talking about? Out of date? Don't talk to me." It's such a weird scam. But yeah, that was entertaining for one episode, and then I was like, "This show's just fucking bad," and I
Yeah.
hate this. But I don't understand who who paid people to be like. We need it in
English.
English, but we want it to be with
I
an
feel
Indian
like-
accent.
We
I
need
feel
more
like
accents.
that's not like a paid thing. I feel like they were like, dude, this show's great.
It's part of it's on Crunchyroll, like the
Well,
official website.
That's what I'm saying. Like, how hard is it to get a dub in there? If you're like,
Yeah. But like, why would you not do it in like what's India's language?
like
Is it Hindi or Urdu?
Hindi, yeah, like Hindi. Like that I would have listened. I would have watched that and it would have been funny. But
Mhm.
just why English with an Indian accent?
That
It,
is
like it was so awkward.
that is interesting.
It was a very interesting choice.
I'll have to watch the next 6 like that because it sounds entertaining. At
that
least
sounds-
something will be
sounds
entertaining.
better.
It's entertaining,
Yeah.
like I said, for like an episode or two, and then you're just like, God, this
Because the
show's
English voice acting is some of the fucking worst I've
Yeah.
ever
The
heard.
English
good.
is
It's-
so
it's-
goddamn bad.
It's atrocious. All right, let's get into a plot.
Plot. Plot.
Hello?
Plot.
Hello, plot?
Sure, plot.
Plot.
Ride ship plot.
I really hope you wrote more than nothing because I thought this podcast was just gonna be. I thought Cody wasn't gonna be here,
Hmm.
and I was like, oh, I gotta lock in. I gotta really remember this. And I tried
do not.
watching those like first 3 episodes, being like, I'm gonna absorb stuff. And then it just dumped out of me immediately.
didn't
I was
try
like,
and
this
do
is
any of
this
that.
is dog shit.
You don't have to know anything, brother.
I mean, the nothing fucking went down.
Because
I
I tell
know.
you, I watched it twice and I still don't know what happened.
Oh
It's-
God, I'm getting fucking
You get little
Adola links to this fucking show, dude.
little flashbacks,
Oh
dude.
God, I just remember one line in this fucking show, and it's that dude. He's like, "Please stay nice and weak for me."
Yeah, dude.
Talking
We'll get
to
there.
a child.
We'll get
Yep.
there.
Dude.
We'll get there.
Oh my!
There's so
fucking
much of that
God.
shit. That
That
how
shit,
many times
That's
does
out
he say?
of pocket, dude.
How many fucking times does he say? I just like to bully the weak, and I'm like, I want to vomit, dude. Who wrote this on a piece of paper and was like, this shit
Yeah.
fire, dude?
It's worse. It's worse than that too because they paint this dude as like a good guy.
They paint,
Yeah. By the
they
end of it,
paint
yeah.
everybody
Yeah.
as a good guy. Apparently, who needs villains?
Yeah. And like the line that I just said, that was him becoming a good guy.
Yeah.
That, huh?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, the
I
kid's
was
like,
like,
the kid's like, wait, you
Yeah.
don't expect me to be nothing? He's like, yeah, I
Yeah.
fucking hate strong people and I
Yeah.
just want to bully little bitches. And he's like,
Yeah, please.
oh,
stay
you're my
weak.
big brother now.
Yeah, and then he blushes, and I'm
Yeah.
like, I fucking hate all of this.
Yeah.
Let me show you how I bully
And-
people.
And we didn't in the dope and truck. We didn't even talk about whatever the fuck happened in the last half of the last episode.
What the dude just like, I want to see pussy shots.
Yep.
All right.
Okay,
come on.
hang
That
on.
shit was crazy. Come on. That shit was good.
Okay, hang on,
That shit was good.
hang on, hang on.
I'm with you, Justin.
Oh,
We're not gonna talk shit about that.
To be
Okay.
fair, he is the only relatable character in the show, but
Look,
No,
what are we
dude.
doing?
No, he's not.
hey, look, okay, all right, man. I was in a desert, okay,
God, dude.
looking for any entertainment, all right?
Just an
that
oasis.
came on. I don't know, man.
That shit was gas, dude. I don't tell you.
I'm
just
in
said,
the wrong
I
place.
was in a desert like this. And all of a sudden they said, I heard I want to see pussy shots in the distance. And I
Yeah.
looked and I walked directly towards it, dude.
It was so funny, dude. Every time he like went to the fucking strip club, and he's like, "I will know everything I can about the female body." And then as soon as he sees the fucking cat, he's just like, "Oh no!"
Him being
It's
like
funny, man. I don't know.
him sitting on the bench going, apparently I'm really good at talking to women too.
When the strippers
no.
start talking to him, it's like, man, these strippers fucking love me. I don't know. I've never done this before.
I fucking hate it. I fucking
That was
hated
so
it.
fucking funny.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm glad I didn't remember that during Dope or Choke, because boy, oh boy.
no.
I didn't think about it, but I knew it was only like
So you guys want to
2
move your
minutes.
rating up to choke?
No.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely fucking not.
Yeah, from
Gotcha.
rope to rope again.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Episode 13. Joker and Burns, the captain of the first, I don't fucking know what it's called, just a first, are about to fight. And then Shinmon's like, hey, I'm going to fight too. And Burns is like, no,
This fucking sucked.
this
Yep.
is so.
He was
shitty.
like,
Just a waste of
he-
time.
Yep, he's painted as a bad guy for about 5 seconds,
Yep.
and he's
Yep.
like, no, actually, we're on the same team. Yeah, we're totally fine.
And like
Yeah.
dude, I'd be so fucking mad. Like if you were watching this like week to week, like think about like Sunday morning, Saturday morning, Sunday morning cartoons, whatever. I don't remember the day. I never had cable, so I couldn't watch cartoons. But think about that. You wake up, you watch this show, and then it ends on this cliffhanger of a good guy being a bad guy, and you're like, holy fuck, I can't believe it. What's gonna happen next time? And then next week he's like, I'm not a bad guy. I'm just like, what the fuck are we doing then?
He's like, I'm not.
Imagine that same
I'm not
thing.
bad guy. Here's diary.
yeah,
Imagine
here's
that same thing, but cooler when he showed up in not cooler. Sorry, Frieza's dad. What's his
Yeah.
name?
King,
King
Cold.
Cold.
King Cold.
King Cold.
Yeah.
In Drag Ball. You're like, oh, dude.
Oh fuck, King Cold
And then-
showed up. That's crazy. He's like, I'm not. I'm telling. I brought my son back here to apologize to everybody. He's trying to be a dick to
Yeah.
everybody.
I
Okay,
fucking
but that would be
spanked his
pretty-
ass.
That'd be pretty fucking funny.
That'd be
He's
pretty
like,
gas.
He's like, you left my
Maybe he
son
spanked his
busted up
son.
and shit, and fucking, I made him a robot, beat the shit out of him, and now he's here to say sorry. And then Trunks is like, I'll kill that motherfucker anyway. And then just fucking lights him the fuck up.
And then King Cole's just like, yeah, he deserved it. I don't know. I gotta go now.
Yeah.
And that's the whole end of the arc. The future Trunks
be
arc doesn't
really
even
good.
happen, dude.
And throw some cores on the ground and leaves.
I don't know what you guys do on Earth, but here, and he just throws like random fucking white trash shit on the floor, unopened fucking Miller Lite and shit. You're like, I don't know, what are we doing? He's like, I don't know. Here's a lighter. Do you need a lighter? I know
He
everybody's.
throws a fucking. He's like, yeah, I'm also a time traveler. Here's a Kid Rock album. Your people are gonna love this shit.
2025.
He just goes ball with the ball and then leaves.
Ball with the ball.
Ball with the ball, guys. I think that's what he meant when he said it. I don't know, dude.
Okay, so we get a flashback to Joker and Burns working together and getting Wolverine's eye, which is why they're both missing an eye. And then during that flashback, we get another flashback of them talking about before this flashback what was going to happen in the next flashback they were about to have. And then they flash back all the way to the first level where their eyes are getting lost. And then they flash back all the way to the present.
Hell yeah. Oh, dude. Oh, it goes from a rope to a choke. My stars was in this, brother. All right.
My stars. He was
He was just a little
He was just
hallucination,
everywhere.
but he was in it, dude.
yeah. He was in dude's mouth.
He was in
Yeah.
dude's mouth.
I'm just kidding. It's
I
a rope. I just
I
forgot
did
about
love
my
my
stars.
stars coming back.
Yeah. They reminded me of the
No.
good times, dude. You know.
Yeah.
There were no good times. Okay. This flashback shit was horrible.
It was awful,
Yeah.
and it lasted so fucking
So
long,
long.
dude.
So
Mhm.
long. Burns gives Joker a diary of the wife of Raffles the First, and she's like, he went somewhere, he came back, he wasn't him.
Yep.
And then I guess Raffles the First is still alive. You guys understand what happened here?
Dude.
Yeah, it was the old guy.
Yeah.
That was like such a the reveal on that. I was like, you guys just are just throwing it out there.
They
It's like-
show the diary. She's talking about like this guy that's my husband's not my husband, and then they cut to we don't even see who's talking, and he's
Yeah.
like, "Yeah, I'm Raffles the First," and then they cut to the white clad, and this dude's face just starts going away, and he's Raffles the First, and I was
I'm like, I didn't know your first face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
"Who were you?"
Yeah, they just tell you all this shit. They're like, yeah, I was installed by the fucking the white clad bitch to be the dude who starts the church.
yeah.
It's like, okay, that's like a huge plot point that I don't know, probably should have been a big reveal.
They spend like 10 minutes on the flashback of Joker and Burns, like Inception as flashback, and then
Yep.
they spend like literally 20 seconds on, yeah, by the way, I'm the guy that started the church. Goodbye. And then
Yep.
they go back to the diary conversation, and you're like, what? What are you doing?
Yeah,
But
the things they choose
him
to
changing
expand
his him changing his face is like if I met someone and was like, my name's Ben. I lied to you. My name's actually
like that quick.
And your face just changes. You're like, I don't understand what the fuck happened. Hajima and the church are a thing. I don't know that they've talked about Hajima before. I don't remember, but
They've
this
talked
whole
about
group
it.
of episodes is about Hajima. So then we see that a kid that Rekka ignited is a big deal. He's like an S rank kid. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't remember this kid. I don't remember Rekka doing anything with it. I don't remember anything about this shit.
Nope. Rekka is the stars guy.
I know who Rekka is. I'm
Yeah.
saying I don't remember him like even meeting this kid.
No. I'll Rekka your kid. I don't know.
Don't say that.
That's what he
dude.
said. That's what he does. That's
That's
why they
not-
call him Rekka.
Yeah,
did it.
yeah, that's what his stars are.
Yeah. His stars are kids.
Yeah. My
That's the other-
kids. It's
Yeah.
just censored.
Shinra and Vulcan have an interaction, and Shinra goes to the kitchen because Vulcan's like, hey, I got a thing in there. And then he sees the girl, Lisa, and he's like, I'm going to touch her titties. And then she's like, I'm a person. You.
Yeah,
pervert."
yeah. You know,
Who the
maybe the
fuck
show's
was
good.
that
Maybe
bitch?
we talk too
No,
much shit.
don't.
Dude.
Oh yeah, I forgot
Did
about
we
that.
did we
part.
know her before?
Yeah, she remember like in the
No,
first
Yeah.
season.
I don't.
Okay. In the first season, there was like this like plague masked doctor guy that was bad, and they
Yeah.
went to his house and they were
Yeah.
like, "You're a bad guy," and then they started fighting, and this was like his like assistant
Engineer.
or something. Yeah.
Oh, is that how
engineer
Billie
assistant.
Eilish got the song? You're a bad guy.
Right.
And then record comes in and goes, "My stars." Boo-deep, boo-doo-dee-doo, boo-deep, boo-doo-dee-doo.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
Okay.
she's Billie Eilish.
Cool.
Iris comes in and tries to do the same thing and tries to touch her titties, and then she can't. And then later on, they have protein shakes about it. And Vulcan says, "I can just make you mechanical boobs if you really want to touch boobs, you know?"
I'm quitting the
Fucking
Fire
wish,
Force
dude.
directly then and there, dude.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm like, no,
100%.
just give me that.
Yeah, I don't need to be a hero no
Yeah,
more.
give me-
You make me a metal
tell
pussy,
me-
dude. I'm fucking there for it.
Just like I'm just imagining like mechanical boobs just being like 90% there, but like a metal rod in the middle of it. Like just not quite right. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm, mhm. Not quite fully titty, but
Like you go
enough
to
that
grab it
it's
and there's no
fine.
squish to it. It's literally just like armor plated. It just feels like you're touching metal.
But it looks perfect.
But it looks like a perfect tit, yeah. But then you go to touch it and the nipple cuts you a little bit. You're like, what the fuck, dude?
My tongue would be so hurt.
So everything in the first part of the episode that I talked about is exposition dumped to everybody in the squad so that everybody knows that everybody's on the same page about everything that doesn't matter. We find out that Licht is a Hajima spy working for Hajima, and he talks to Ibana about I don't fucking know. And then
I don't know what the fuck's happening.
I don't know what the fuck they're talking. He's like, "Oh, you're here," and she's like, "Yeah, bitch," and then that's it. And then they move
Yeah.
on.
Yep.
And then Hajima, like the evil members of the board, are like, "Bring us Shinra because he knows too much, and we're gonna kill him."
And it looks like, all right, I guess I'll fucking do it.
Whatever I need to do to get to the objective truth.
Yeah. Whatever I need to do what I want to do.
Whatever I poo. That's the end of the episode. This gets a inception out of I don't give a shit, man. Episode 14. Vulcan, Shinra, and Arthur do stupid stuff and then say, "We're gonna be good guys." I don't know. Those are like few minute intro that just kind of boiled down to that.
Yep.
Licht is a spy for Hajima and tells Squad 8 and then says he's going to be a triple agent. He's like, they sent me here. Go ahead.
Isn't this just the worst way to do this type of plot line? Like the double agent plot line or something like that?
Yep.
Like you didn't even do like any real like a ton of oh man, someone sabotaged or how did they know our secrets? You know,
Right.
like you just
They
went
don't know how to do it.
yeah. So you just have a guy go, anyways, I'm a double agent. And then they
Literally.
go, anyways, we already do. You're like,
They just did that the last episode with the fucking church shit.
Yeah.
They don't know how to do anything.
it's
They know how to draw good.
they draw booba.
They do booba draw.
It's so frustrating.
Yeah, so Licht is like, just so you guys know, I'm a spy for Hajima, but I'm gonna not be a spy for them. I'll be a spy for you guys, so I'm like a triple agent.
But
So now that that's all figured out, let's go do stuff.
are you gonna acknowledge how stupid like because this is one level stupider the conversation they have.
Nothing here. I can't process anything here for it to be stupider than it already is in my head.
No, they it's one level stupider because he said they're working with him. He's like, I'm gonna work with you guys. He's like, I feel like you're not actually working with us. You're just working with whatever is gonna further your goals. And he's like, absolutely right. They're like, absolutely, we're gonna trust you. I was like, motherfucker, like you imagine guy being like, I'm actually a double agent and I'm gonna help you guys. You're like, cool. You're like, actually, I'm gonna help literally anything that helps me. And you're like, I don't know.
I've just seen this done in It's
We're
Always
not
Sunny in
your-
Philadelphia. You know, he's like, I play both sides, so I
Yeah.
always come out on top. And I'm like, I'm in. I understand. I got
That
it.
was less stupid. That was genuinely less stupid than
Yeah.
this.
100%. That's why, like this is like if stupidity is a scale, right? And like 10 is the closest you can get to intelligence, right? Like I think of this show as like a 1. So anything stupid in this can't be lower than that. Like I can't think any less of this show in terms of what it's trying to give me, you know?
Yeah.
What's the scale? Like 1 for me is definitely Time Whale.
Time
For
Whale?
me,
Time Whale?
is definitely
Time Whale's
1
up
for
there.
me.
I would say I would be kind of crazy on this one and say Time Whale is like a 7 or an 8. It was an interesting thought, close to intelligence, but not anywhere.
You're gonna
Cannot be
fucking make his
classified.
head blow up, dude.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Like you gotta understand, 1 intelligence is like I get what they were doing. Okay. It's not that I think it's smart or it's good. I literally just understand what they are going for. So like a
What
7 or 8
what
on
were
the
they
dumb
going
scale.
for?
No, I don't know what they're going for. That's what I'm saying. Like I
Oh,
kind of see the vision.
I thought I misunderstood your rating too.
Yeah.
I thought.
So it's a scale of 20. Okay.
Okay.
It's 1 to 20. All right. 1 to 10 is stupid. Okay.
Okay.
11 to 20 is smart.
You guys are just gonna let him do this. You guys are just gonna let him do this.
No, I think I'm starting to figure it out. I think
Okay.
I'm with him on the 8. I'm the Leo.
Like it's like I can. It's fuzzy. I don't understand, but I kind of make out what you're going for here.
now where does Baki Kool-Aid fall in at?
Well, that's a 10 or no, sorry, that's a 20. That's a
Okay.
20, dude. That's
smart.
That's the smartest thing I've ever seen in my damn life. That's just science, dude. That's just science. I don't know what else to tell you. Everything in Baki is a 20. I don't know. They back up everything they talk about. Okay. I don't know
They
what
don't
to tell
back it
you.
up. They just say something about it. That doesn't
That
back
makes
it
sense.
up.
That's
They
not
back it
backing-
up.
They give facts and figures, dude.
No,
Yep.
dude.
Cody,
Yeah,
don't
literally
talk shit
every
about your
single
favorite
time.
show.
You better
Baki is not my
bro.
favorite show. Y'all are tripping.
better.
Do you remember
be.
the entire fucking flashback we get to explain the dress?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I do.
That's a 20.
That's a 10.
That's a 20. That's a 20. Time Whale, 7 or 8. This show, 1. They try to give me some shit that I have no idea what they're trying to do. And I don't care. And that's stupid.
And that's
Time
stupid.
Wheel could have been close. It could have been cool. You know? But it was not. Now, the lady's tits in summertime rendering. That's a 12.
Oh boy. Yeah.
I get what they were going for.
I was so ready for more of it too, and they just didn't deliver.
They just didn't
Yeah.
do enough.
They just said, you know what's good about this show? You don't get it.
Never
The
mind.
time when the dude's like, "Yeah, you got like double D's," and she's like, "Geez, asshole." That was just that's top tier shit. Right
Like,
there.
and now you have me harder than I've ever been in my entire
Yeah.
life. And then you you don't even spit on it. You don't look at it. You just turn and walk away. And you have like really baggy clothes on, so I can't see anything. And you got shit stains all down your ass. You know, like it's just fucking upsetting, dude.
What the fuck?
Hey, knowing instant transmission to leave the church?
Yeah.
I heard no phew, and then watch any poop splat on the ground, which would be super sick, dude. It's just so rude of you.
I don't know why.
Imagine trying to do that, but just shitting yourself. Like a dude, he's like, pew, and he's.
Getting I want to see the training arc for getting the timing down on that, dude.
Yeah, dude.
That's what I'm looking for.
Just repeatedly shitting yourself, then teleporting.
Yeah.
Well, I would hope that they're smart enough to try it on the toilet first, and then they're sitting there like, "Where do I teleport? That I'm naked and hunched over. Where do I teleport? Where do I teleport?" And then they just like show up at their friend's house. They're like, "What the fuck are you doing?" Oh, trying to teleport.
They appear on top of their friend and they shit on their dick.
Oh man, if I could instant transmission all the time, I just teleport to Cody's bathroom and use his fucking bidet.
Dude.
Honestly, I wouldn't even blame you. I wouldn't even blame you. Like, yeah, no, that's fair.
You would be like, he is always in my
He's
toilet.
always pooping, dude.
My toilet.
Where was I? Oh yeah. So Lick says he's a triple agent, whatever. there's experiments with kids, and Shinra's like, yeah, I used to be one of those kids too, and I'll go because they want me because I gotta save them kids. The S rank kid, his name is Nataku, and the fucking weird guy that likes weak people his name is Korono,
Cool guy.
and they spar. Nataku thinks about Rekka, the My Stars guy, and he's super unstable and he gets beat pretty easily. Korono is incredibly problematic. He says, I like weak people.
He doesn't just say it though. He says it a lot.
He says
A
that's all he says.
lot.
He's like, fucking love weak people.
Yeah, I just like beating the shit out of weak people.
It's
And-
super gross.
And to be clear, his plot line, like his character arc, is essentially that he was strong. He's actually really strong, and he worked really hard, and he burnt himself out. And now he's like, he doesn't want to see anyone else go the route he went. He's like, stay weak, don't work hard like me, because you're gonna burn. Look at my arm. My
Yeah.
arm hurts all the time.
It hurts.
You know who he is?
Oh,
He's fucking Nanami.
Yep.
He's a
100%.
Yeah.
he's the worst rendition of Nanami that's
If
ever
Nanami
existed.
loved kids.
So like his character arc. Yeah,
If Nanami wasn't fucking socking kids in the face during the
I
the
did not
Shibuya
like the,
incident.
Yeah.
I did not know what you meant by socking, and I did not like that.
Well,
Well,
I'll never forget when he held that kid up from his hair, dropped him, and punched him through buildings. Dude.
dude,
Yeah.
Wow.
That shit was so good.
That was Dad is home energy, man.
Yeah. Yeah, dude.
It's the same character.
But like,
it is the same character.
what I'm saying is the character idea, not terrible, but because the writing is so awful,
Yeah.
that you
Mhm.
take this big idea and you kept reducing it. You just kept it in the pan and just like reduce further.
Yeah.
And you're like, we have too many dialogue lines. We need less. And it's just like weak, strong, weak. Like that's all the line. That's all the dialogue for this character. And it's fucking insane.
you're not wrong.
Licht and Shinra show up at Hajima, and Shinra Adola links with Nataku. And he's like, that kid's here. I know he's here. And then Shinra spars with Kurono Smoke Hands. And this fight's kind of cool, you know? For like a few seconds. So I like that.
For a little bit.
For a
He
little
like
bit.
he grabs Shadow. He grabs Smoke. He makes Dagger.
That's kind of fire, dude.
Kinda cool.
It is
Also,
it
he's-
is kind of cool.
His Smoke makes little Reaper skulls.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And it
Yeah, we
burns
love
people and it does a bunch of cool stuff.
Yeah, we love
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
that's-
then he likes weak kids.
And then
Yeah,
he does
that
like
part,
weak
no.
kids. That is unfortunate.
That part's a no-no.
Mm-hmm.
And then his eyes kind of like curl up.
It only
know?
does it one time
He's
in
a
these
weird-looking
episodes, but
fucking
it's
dude.
fucking weird that it doesn't.
And that's the end of this episode. It's Always Sunny out of Philadelphia out of Jujutsu Kaisen.
It's also for some stuff.
It's always
just
sunny
guys.
out of Philadelphia.
Hey, I guess the sauce from Philadelphia, some Philadelphia out of Jets Kaisen. Jets
What accent
Kaisen.
do I end up in, dude?
Jets Kaisen.
Episode 15. Nataku has a Adola burst, and we find out that he's the sixth pillar. Licht fully turns into a good guy and tells Shinra, hey, Nataku's here. Even though you already knew that because you Adola linked with him.
Yep.
Vulcan
Also,
and
every
Maki.
Adola link just sounding like a fart. Don't love it.
It's my favorite part of the show, dude. It's my favorite part of the show. Every time I hear the fart, I'm like, where did Goku teleport to?
Yeah, where's the poop go?
Where's
Where's
poop
the
go?
poop?
Yeah, that's actually what, like, when you guys are hanging out with me, I'm just Adola linking all over.
Yeah.
Literally, dude.
I'll
That's
leave
why
some
they
Adola
had the
links,
fucking
bro.
poopy farty toys in this show, dude.
Oh. They're Adolan.
They're the Dolin.
Adolan. Vulcan and Maki fight the puppet lady, and her gimmick is that kids are like mechs because adults can use them for whatever they want.
Hate that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Super
Because
cool.
kids are weak.
Yep.
I hate kids now because I hate mechs. You know,
Okay.
nothing.
Relax.
You guys.
This
suck.
is another kid anime.
It's just another fucking kid anime, dude. I fucking hate Promise Neverland. The 8th fights. Oh, the Fire Force 8 fights Kurono, since he has Nataku. Then the White Clad, including Charon, Inca, and Haomiya, show up, and they're like, "We got to get Nataku because he's a pillar." And then Haomiya shows up to fight the puppet lady, I guess. That's the end of the episode. This gets a Russian doll out of Fallen.
I want to say that you left stuff out, but I can't tell you that you did.
I didn't.
I don't think you did.
I don't think he did either. There was
I'm
like
cruising.
legitimately nothing that happened.
You better.
Yeah.
It's a lot of people showing up and being like, "We're here."
Yeah,
Here. How are we gonna navigate this three-way situation?
you know what makes me so mad about it is that like they show up and they're like, "We're here," and then at the end of like some of these episodes, like the guy goes, "You know what? You're weak, and that's okay."
Mhm.
And then everyone else goes, "I've seen enough. We're
Yeah.
leaving."
Yeah.
And they just leave. There's no fucking reason for any of this.
No.
They do all this. We're here, and then they're like, "Actually, bye."
Well, no, first they all do the we're here, and then all the bad guys become good guys. And then one dude belittles a child, saying he'll never amount to shit. And everybody's like, he got it.
He's got it, dude. We're good.
That dude fucking
got it.
rips, dude. He got it. You see the do you see the smoke? See when he turned those 4 people into fucking
You know,
nuggets? That shit's
Like,
crazy.
you know how funny this show would be if like the bad guys were just like, "Oh, we're gonna go do bad guys," and they show up and they see this fucking psychopath just destroying this little child, and they're like, "Actually, they got this covered." Never mind.
Episode 16. There's a big puppet that appears to fight Haomiya. Maki fights some white clad named Arrow. And Arrow's quote got those things on her and lets the show and the show lets us know.
They do let us know, and also the electro chick just fondling her up, bro. This about to get a choke for me,
Yeah,
man.
it was really cool.
It was cool.
I am
Unexpected bags.
I
dude.
am going to choke my shit.
Till I roll.
I am going to choke my shit. I hate the pause between it, dude.
I know it really is that because like we say stuff all I fucking busted a load of that, that's fine.
Mhm.
But the emphasis of I will jerk off.
I will choke my shit, dude.
Yeah. Because there's some violence with it. There's a violence inherent in pauses,
I will
Oh,
Yeah, because you're
Absolutely.
mad that you're
Yeah.
doing it.
Yeah.
I will deglove my dick to this.
jerk
Yeah.
off.
We don't
to
need that.
this. Why is it so menacing? Arthur and Shinra fight Kurono, and Charon fights the rest of the 8. Everyone plays hot potato with Nataku, and Ritsu makes a giant zombie inferno. She just brings people back as infernals, and then they all.
Also,
merge
I
into a
want
big
to
one.
back up a little bit.
All right.
We were distracted by the tit grab, but I just want to acknowledge how stupid it is that like she lost a fist fight, and then she's like, "What are you doing? You're supposed to be my protector." And she's like, "Well, the matchups. I'm not supposed to be. We're supposed to be complimentary, and I'm not with the right person." Bitch, you just lost a fist fight. That has nothing to do with anyone. I was like, "What do you mean?" You're like, "You understand the synergy, okay?"
Her
I'm
name
not-
is Arrow, dude. She's a long range person. She's like, if someone's in my
I'm
range,
supposed
I'm
to be
fucked.
with Shin, okay?
Right.
Shin, it gets close. He can fucking stop time with fire, dude.
Yeah.
He can fire time stop.
I usually
can
don't have to do
fire.
anything.
Right. I just have to stand there, and then they're frozen, and I shoot them with arrows.
What did my poster do?
What on poster? She blew my tit off. Why did Haumea fondle her?
Because she's just freaking nutty, bro.
I mean,
She just does
kinda
wild
goofy.
yeah,
stuff.
just does
you know?
whatever.
She's kind of quirky, like.
Yeah, she just felt like vibrating her, you know?
I don't understand.
You
This
never
show.
like reprimand someone and just
I mean, this all sucked. Because then you got fucking Inca just talking throughout this whole thing, just saying, I just want danger.
Yep.
Yeah.
We did have that, which was pretty cool.
dinger.
Haumea fucks with Nataku's head to make him go sicko mode. Korono and Shinra team up to get Nataku back because they're like, he's crazy now, so we gotta stop him. Charon steps in to help Shinra too because he's like, he's a pillar. I gotta protect him. I protect you.
Protect him.
But like the fucking first
He
time,
was trying to fuck him
dude
up,
was
dude.
beating the shit out of that dude.
Yeah, he was
fucking-
face grabbing him every chance he got.
Yeah,
And that's where
He
the
was-
brain is.
He was fucking sneeze mashing him, dude.
Yeah.
yeah. But no, things are different now because
Things are different.
Yeah, because he was a pillar back then and he's a pillar now. So things are
Yeah,
different.
so it's way
Things are
different.
different.
Yeah, absolutely. I forgot about that, Justin. Thank you.
Thank you. Vulcan tries to convince Arthur to stab the matchbox to make an EMP. That's it. End of episode. This gets. Go ahead.
Okay, you can't just gloss over that. That's
That's what happened.
it was
what
kind of
happened.
cool. It was kind of cool.
It was not. It was. They
I like
made
Arthur.
they made the character of Arthur worse, and I hate that because I love that character. And he's like, but like, okay, you gotta put your sword in the stone to pull the sword out of the stone. So like, the first step is you gotta put it in there. Dumb. I hate it.
I see what you're saying, but I still enjoy that his powers are
I see what you're saying,
related to his
but I like
fantasy.
it.
And him just being like, okay, I'm with you. I just need to enter the scene. Can you just get me in this scene right now?
It's a 627. It's lower than Time Whale. Okay,
It's a 789.
It's
It's a
just
789. It's
Okay.
a 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, let's go ahead and get a Harley Quinn or Birds of Prey: The Emancipation of One Harley Quinn out of Sword in the Stone. Episode 17.
Why Sword in the Stone?
Because that's what Arthur.
what's Sword in the Stone though? Who's that?
What came first? Sword in the
Arthur or
Stone?
Sword in the Stone?
I feel like the stone's got to come first, right?
I
Nope,
honestly don't.
that's
I
where
don't know
you're
what.
wrong.
I don't know what Harris is talking about anymore.
The Sword in the Stone. It's a
It's Sword and the
movie.
Serpent, you
It's
idiot.
a
Yeah,
Disney
that's a
Is
book.
that a sequel
Harris.
to Lady and the Tramp?
Yeah,
Camelot.
Camelot.
Mm.
You feel me?
Camelot.
Hey, come on.
Did Arthur come a lot?
That's a child.
Is
No,
it?
like King Arthur.
I thought everybody was an adult except for Cat Bitch. which
Arthur's in
ironically is
Fire
the only
Force.
one that
Harris.
Arthur, King Arthur of Camelot.
Arthur the Aardvark.
He came a lot. The Knight of the Round Table. He came in all of
Dude,
them.
there's no tables. It's fire.
I don't know how to hear any more about tables.
It's just unbelievable. It's every
What
fucking
was
day.
his
with this dude.
business? What was his business?
Tables.
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 The amount of layers on this conversation that like if you miss one train stop on this one,
Yeah.
You're gonna hop back on it at some point.
I don't. Calling this a train is psychotic. This is more of like an instant transmission type of situation.
Yeah, poop is falling everywhere.
There's poop everywhere, dude. At one point, we pooped, instant transmission away, and then instant transmission into the poop we left in the first one. Dude.
all I'm
Yeah.
saying, people watching this like that follow this scene, they're the people in Dragon Ball that are like sitting there watching Cell and Gohan fight.
Yeah.
And they're watching it, and then like there's Krillin or whatever in the back going, I can't even follow this. Those are the people that like got lost. They're just seeing poop
Yeah.
everywhere.
They're just listening, going,
Dude, imagine watching the Cell games and there's just poop everywhere. There's just so much
Dude.
poop.
Shit was just raining out of the sky, dude.
Dude, Cell was a shitter. He shit out all of the Cell
did,
juniors,
dude.
dude.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
a shitter.
His
dude.
He also
poop was
shit out the
sentient, dude.
androids.
Yeah.
After he was losing, he's like, I gotta fucking shit out some of these androids so I can blow
did,
myself
dude.
up.
He threw one up.
Cell was a
Right.
shitter, dude. That is a fact.
He was a shitter. He was the shitter, dude.
Somebody come shitter, dude.
Somebody. So stupid. Somebody come
Episode-
shitter.
Episode 17. Charon and Shinra team up to stop Natsuku's rampage. Shinra Adola links with Natsuku and sees his past. Anyone want to talk about his past or no?
No,
No.
Who's passed?
I don't want to talk about anything.
The little
Okay.
boys, where he's like, his mom's just like, you
Okay,
gotta
he's
do
like
better, and he's
7
like,
years-
I guess I'll
Oh,
do
yeah.
better. Yep.
This was the most fucking shallow fucking bullshit. It was literally like he got great grades and it was great. And then it's like the next flashback, he got subpar grades. And the mom's like, what the fuck am I going to do with you, you piece of shit? And that's it.
That's fair.
Which,
though.
by the way, he was like 5. So like, what did he get? Like, okay, like did he color slightly out of line? And did the teacher was just like, that's unacceptable. B plus on that one. Like, what was
I
it?
mean, I'm assuming this is an Asian household.
Why?
So,
Why are you assuming
Oh.
that, dude?
Because they're in
So-
Japan.
So
Oh.
is calculus at that age or something?
probably.
Yeah, you're right.
Is that racially charged?
It was a little bit.
Seems like it.
It sounded like
But-
a lot. Was yeah,
Sounded like a lot.
extremely,
really
very,
indicative.
very racially charged, brother. Yes.
It's just really indicative, the pressure that students feel. from
Just
their parents.
remember, racially charged is not racism. It's
Yeah,
just
it's
racially
just
charged.
charged.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't shock
Oh.
anything.
Yeah, it's like when you run
Oh.
your hand over like the fuzzy blankets
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and then you whisper
Yeah.
racial things.
No, I
Yeah.
get it.
I'm
No,
just
I
gonna
get.
have
I get it now.
I'm just gonna have some like I'm gonna be walking and some Asians are gonna like have their hair stand up. They're like, he's racially charged.
Yeah.
I can feel it.
Like, like racism static.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you
He
go
said
like,
something.
yeah. Yeah.
I
Charon.
don't know how to feel about that.
Why? Are
I
you a
don't know,
little?
I'm just
Are
imagining,
you a little
I'm
racially
imagining
charged?
Kyle just like I don't know, in his house, just saying racial stereotypes, charging himself up, and just going outside. And like every race's hair is just standing up. They're like,
Yeah.
what the fuck did that guy say?
He's just looking in the mirror, saying every racist word he can think of.
No, that's
Yeah.
racist.
No,
That's
that's
racist.
Oh, I'm
you're-
sorry. Oh, it's
that's too
racially
far.
Can't do that.
charged. Oh, my bad. I'm
Charged.
sorry.
You have to racially
That's why you're
get
doing the
charged.
stereotype, so it's not. Got you.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. That's not illegal. I can do that on Twitch.
Okay, dude.
Right.
They can't stop me.
They can't
Kyle's
do
in the mirror
anything
like
about it.
Asians
That's
can't
just humor.
drive. That's crazy, dude. That's crazy.
I mean, if the shoe fits.
It'd
you
be
know?
your own, dude.
I do. Okay, I do have an anecdote though. Hold on. So, like, I think we talked about it last week about the word tabernacle, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And I was like, I've never seen the word tabernacle in the world. And
Nobody
guess
has.
what fucking happened, dude?
No
saw the word
way.
tabernacle?
I saw the fucking word tabernacle. And the craziest part is the series of events that had to happen for me to be in a car on this one corner of Chicago where it said tabernacle on a building. That's crazy, dude.
That is
Yeah.
crazy.
Isn't
I-
there like a term for that? Where like you hear something and all of a sudden you see it everywhere?
I don't know, but
I feel
it
like
was,
is.
There
I think
is.
I think
I
you're
don't
right.
remember it.
I just don't.
But
know
if
what
I
it
saw it, I
is.
probably would see it everywhere.
Right. There it is. It was crazy, dude. Like the
Yeah.
series of events that had to happen for me to look out of a window and be like, right there, it says tabernacle.
Yeah.
And I've never seen this word before in my life.
That's wild.
God
How
is
does
real
this relate to
sometimes, too.
Asians not being able to drive?
It does not. It's
I
just-
thought it was. It sounded like you got
No.
really excited.
No,
I really thought you were
No.
gonna talk about.
You're like,
Asians,
I
dude.
got a, you're like, I got an anecdote about this.
I got an anecdote about this.
he's just saying Asians do a lot of non sequiturs.
Well, because Cody Cody said the thing about driving, and so I was like, oh yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about. That driving
Okay.
was the trigger there.
Sure.
Okay, I'm less interested.
Great, fuck you. So then Natsuku makes a big blast, and Charon just tanks it. He's like, I'm the reflector. I'll tank it, and then I'll blow a crater into the moon, I guess. Because why not?
Hmm
No one?
I
No one
mean,
wants any
it
of
was
that.
pretty cool.
That was
Cody, you wanna
a
say
crater
something?
moon. The thing
Yeah.
is you didn't even see it explode the crater into the moon. You just seen an explosion
Yeah.
in front of the moon, and then later they're like, "Look at this crater. Show me it. Cut
Yeah.
to the moon. Show the thing. Make me see it. That'd be awesome."
Yeah, I was excited to see some moon
What is this,
crater.
fucking Dragon Ball Z, dude?
Yeah, dude.
Bro,
Fucking
you think
lazy
it's just
fucking
Dragon Ball Z? There's fucking
fucking
poop
lazy
everywhere?
fucking
Things just-
poop fucking
Yeah.
lazy poop people, dude. That
I
felt
want to
bad.
see
Dangerous.
Goku
That-
fucking
that should feel
transmit.
That
Mission
felt bad.
to the
It didn't
moon.
feel good.
You're just making fun of people at IBS now, dude.
Poop
You
people,
can't punch
dude.
down like that.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
can you imagine the Dragon Ball teleports, but it's just squirts?
Yeah.
Just-
Imagine Goku just shoveling down full fat Greek yogurt before a fight.
Or like, is it raining? Is it? It's like a drizzle, but it's brown.
Chocolate
hate
rain,
that.
baby.
Chocolate
Rain.
rain. Kurono finally steps in and stops Nataku by saying, "Be weak, because I like bullying you."
Yeah, dude. Well, lose my number, dude. That's crazy.
Yeah.
And somehow that calms Nataku down. He's like, "I could be weak." Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I can be weak for you? Great.
Yeah, I
That's fucking awful.
had a buddy at work. He didn't know that I hadn't got to this yet, and he been shit talking because I'd be like, "Man, Fire Force really bad," and he's like, "Yeah," and then this plot line, and because I didn't remember season 1 so much, I was like, "I don't remember this, but maybe I already seen it," and then I got to this, I'm like, "Oh, this is what he's been complaining about for weeks,"
Mhm.
and extremely valid because they're like, whatever message you're trying to tell with this is the stupidest message I've ever.
I was
heard.
worried he was gonna like it.
Yeah.
That
No,
he was talking.
he was talking shit the whole time. He's like, that is
Okay,
the
good.
worst message I've ever
Thank
seen.
God, dude. Is this the one that I know?
Yeah.
Okay, because I would ban him from the server. If he was like, this shit rips.
Yeah,
Yeah.
This
I
is
like
my
a week
favorite
too.
part.
That's great.
Yeah.
I started this by saying my buddy at work. It would not be that if he was
Okay.
like, this
Okay,
is
that's
great.
true.
Yeah, he'd be like,
Okay.
this person that I kind of have to call a human at work.
Yeah. That I have to remember their name of.
Yeah, yeah.
That's it. That is
That's-
legally all I have to do.
That's fair.
The white clad see this and say, "Yeah, we could leave," and so they leave. Hajima admits there's a person in Amaterasu and that they may be working with the evangelist, but then they're not really working with the evangelist. You guys understood that the same way, right? They're like, "Are you working with the
Yeah.
evangelist?" And they're like, "Maybe."
We want the
Yeah.
same thing.
Yeah. But
It's
then
it's
they're
just
like,
all
"Maybe
so
we want the
fucking
same thing."
stupid, dude.
It's dude, the fact that in like within a few episodes you have essentially everyone working with everyone.
Yeah.
And dude, like, okay, let's just start off. First off, we had a cool ass raid, not that cool, a raid on the bad guys, right, in their base. You had Benny Marbu go blah blah blah. You know, you had Joker kill his little predator guy, and then you had a new like bad guy show up. And you're like, actually, we're not bad guys. And
Yeah.
then you have like, oh, we're gonna have a double agent, and it's like, actually, we're cool with that. And then like, actually, the two bad guys they're actually working together, and actually we're working with them, and actually we're kind of working with everyone. Dude, if this show doesn't do fucking something in the next 6 episodes, I don't. What is season 3? What is
The
season
fact that you
3?
think it's gonna do something is extremely cute.
Like eventually, it's going to be like the evangelist is a good person, right? And the person in Amaterasu wanted to be there. You know,
I don't.
that's it. I fixed it.
It's
Vulcan
gonna be your dad.
says
Is it gonna be? Have we met his dad?
no.
Could be his dad.
Person, the evangelist is his dad.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, we always need to start the anime and be like, where's their dad and how are they God and when
Yeah.
are they going to fight them?
Mhm.
Vulcan says he wants to build an Amaterasu without a person in it so that they don't take Shinra. That's it. Kurono and Nataku are gross. End of episode.
Yep.
Yep.
Nailed
Let's
it.
go ahead and get a Dragon Ball Z out of Okami with the wolf.
Mm, 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 mm.
Episode 18. This is the singularly.
We're not done yet.
I know,
is
it's
the last
crazy.
What
episode?
happened?
He just will not stop talking.
Holy shit.
This is the
All the time.
singularly worst episode I've ever seen of anything ever in my life.
Unbelievable. The slander.
It was horrible, dude.
It's-
I only
it's
wrote
horrible.
I only wrote 2 sentences for this episode. Iris
No
and Shinra.
fucking way.
Yeah. Are you ready? Here's the first.
Oh yeah, this
here's the
did
first,
suck. This
Here's
one
the first
sucked.
sentence. Iris and Shinra go to a church to bless their equip monk, and Iris is in turmoil about her fate until Shinra says, "You're a sunflower. Be a sunflower."
And she's
Yeah.
like, well, normally I'm an iris. Remember when she said that?
That is.
Was that
is
fucking
what
so
it is.
cute? Oh my
Yeah.
god,
Yeah.
dude. My little heart started to flutter and putter, dude. I'm an iris, actually.
Yeah, this sucked.
This fucking
Yeah,
sucked, dude.
Yeah. What did suck was that other what's the word? Nun in the middle of the confrontation being like, he prayed every day. He prayed every day. He prayed every day. I'm like, bitch, we heard you the first 2 times.
Yeah.
All right. I know you're freaking out. But less lines, less dialogue.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the first half of the episode. And then
Sure
the
is.
second half of the episode, there's a dude named Assault that is just the worst degree of insult I've ever seen in my life because of Maki. That's it.
All right.
It was
need
funny.
Yeah,
I
that
don't know,
was.
man.
Come on, man. Come on.
Go ahead, defend him.
Have some level of just, fun.
I understand that your will was completely broken by this point.
He had to
I
watch
get
it
it.
twice, guys.
Yeah.
I
I had
don't
to
blame
watch
you,
it
man.
twice,
I don't
dude.
blame
He had
you,
to watch
man.
it twice, dude.
I had nothing in me. at
All
this
I'm saying
point.
is I hate.
I
Seeing
enjoyed
your
this
spark.
part.
I hate seeing your spark die. Okay.
Yeah.
This was shit, dude. This was shit.
I
I
don't know
have
what you're
nothing
talking
to
I
tell
about.
you.
think when you look back on this,
I will
You'll-
not look. If I look, back
I'm
on this-
100% watching this part in Indian English. Okay,
Yes.
because
Yeah, the
that's
fact-
gonna be fun.
That
The
is
fact-
probably where I fucked up. If I watched this in Indian English, it might have been really fucking good. It might have made me feel really gross though, because one of the dudes in the voice acting kind of sounded like my brother, and I've been like, oh, this. I don't want to hear my brother talk about this.
Oh fuck!
Not like this.
Not like
Uh,
this.
Not like this.
Not like this.
But I will go back and watch this part in the English Indian version. I just hated it, dude. I hated him being like, I have to kill this bitch. But every time I interact with her, I just get horned up. So I'm just gonna keep exposing myself to horny shit until I can no
You
longer
can't-
get horned up.
You can't.
But you
tell me.
explaining it sounds hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't tell me the
No.
the
Yeah.
training arc where he went. He's like, I put myself in the environment of the most lewd thing, and he's like in the rain, and his eyes are doing fucking Kyle shit, moving
Yeah.
around.
It is funny. If it was in any other show, it would be my favorite part.
Yeah,
Yeah,
100%.
I mean, this.
If this was in B Stars, dude, I'm losing my fucking mind. If Legoshi is out there staring at bunnies, trying to
Like Bunussi and
desensitize-
Banassi.
yeah, to like
Yeah.
Bunussi and Bunassel to inoculate himself to Haru,
Mhm.
10 out of 10. Best thing I've ever seen in my life.
I mean, this is the easily my favorite part of.
It
these
is the best
episodes.
part of the second
The
season.
best
Yeah.
part
Well, actually,
of
no,
this thing.
Charon is my favorite of the season.
That's fine. The best part of this thing is the monks that are like, he's the strongest being on the fucking planet. Like he's been training so hard, and they have no idea.
Oh,
what
it's
he's
so
doing.
fucking funny too. Yeah, when they are like, he's like, I'm ready, and they it's like approving, like, oh, he's so strong.
He's so strong. He blocked that with one finger, and then he's going and he's fucking eyeball deep in her pussy. Like, oh my god, her panties.
Her fucking pee mound, dude.
Yeah.
Her
Piss
crazy.
mountain, dude. I can't.
That's crazy. You
I-
wrote
it's
you
'cause
wrote
I
an
hate-
episode in 2 sentences, dude.
That's all that happened. Man.
I know.
That is all that happened.
It's just sad.
Yeah,
If
not a
I
lot.
missed anything, I think you say something, But
I didn't even have a chance to go horizontal.
yeah,
This. There you go.
go ahead.
Keep going. We can still see you.
Jesus Christ.
Get
Can't wait
back.
for
He's
That
gonna break
chair
his
is-
fucking chair,
yeah, I'm
dude.
so scared, dude. But yeah, I don't know. Like, I watched it on ×5 the second time through.
Times 5.
Yeah,
You were like
Just-
him. You were
know,
like
okay,
You were
him.
getting shouted at, dude.
you know the crazy thing is that happens to me when I'm like writing and I watch, like I did it with 86 too. I watch it on ×5, right? And the subtitles are on, and it's like going, and when the episode ends, like the world feels slow.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Like I'll get up and walk around and like feel like I can feel every frame of my body like
Yeah.
shifting,
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Like you're using so much attention, and
Yeah.
then like, you ever try watching like a one times video after doing that?
Yeah.
It's
It's
painful.
horrible. You're like
Yeah.
nothing. What the fuck is going on? Why is this so slow right now, man? Yeah, it does real damage to me. I'm like scared that that's gonna. It's like being high again.
Yeah.
You know,
It's gonna fuck.
After you
It's gonna
watch
fuck you up,
something?
dude. You're not gonna be able to read books anymore.
I don't read books now, dude.
Good point.
So that's
Yeah,
why,
facts.
because the book's so slow. Like, get the words in my brain faster,
Yeah,
man.
just-
I can't.
Just boom.
Yeah, just fucking open the dough, shove in the flow. Everybody walk the dinosaur.
Yep.
That's it.
Yeah, I
That's
get that.
it.
I get that.
Yeah,
I just get that.
yeah, dude.
hmm
Like, you imagine what the Flash's life is like, dude? We're moving so slow.
You could you imagine me in the Flash and needing to walk somewhere, dude?
It's
Crazy.
insane.
Imagine being the Flash and having a shit, dude.
He
You
just
think it's
vibrated
like
out of
Goku,
him, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he just does like the
fucking-
phasing, and the shit just kind of like moves like this and comes out of him.
You think
Should
Kitty Pryde
slowly
can
just
do that?
wiggle out of it, dude.
You think Kitty Pryde can do that? You think she could just walk past you and leave the shit in your mouth?
Dude, she's like jumps in your face, like pussy first, she goes through, and then there's just shit in your mouth, and you're like,
mouthful of shit.
hate that.
Oh, I love that.
That's so bad.
That's good, dude.
Ooh.
I'm just hyper fixated on different superheroes being more shit right now.
I mean,
Yeah.
Lemillion could probably do it.
Million,
Yeah.
dude. You know he's leaving turds in everybody's fucking mouth,
100%, dude.
He likes to have his face just sticking out of the ground, dude. It's 100% Lemillion. Lemillion's done that at least twice in his life.
Yep.
But yeah, that was the end of the episode. Let's gonna get the league out of Jujutsu Kaisen again because
Just a cussing.
just
Kaisen.
Kaisen.
It's just so comparable, these shows.
Yep,
Yeah.
it's super comparable. Fire Force and Jujutsu Kaisen are about on the same level.
Same shows.
dude. Yeah,
Pretty much
shows.
the same fucking show, dude.
Pretty much same
can't.
exact. God, dude, that hurts to say.
P much S show.
Yeah.
PMSS, dude. You know,
PMSS.
P Munch,
P
same show.
Munch, same shit.
P shame shit.
God, we shout out. What the fuck are we talking about, dude?
Shout out
Yeah.
Brain Rot.
Shout out,
Shout out
Brain
instant
Rot.
transmission.
Shout
pooping.
out an episode. Yeah, shout out
out.
pooping as a superhero. That sounds crazy. You think the Hulk just gets? He just squeezes one time and it just fucking all comes out at once.
I like to imagine it like he squeezes his butt cheeks a little too much, so that he would have a normal turd, but it would get hamburgered, you know?
Oh,
It just spread out
Yeah.
everywhere.
It
I
looked
think
like a
that he's
sheet
like
of
a-
paper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think
He
his
shit
shit's
out a
green?
sheet.
Do you think his shit's green?
No, it's probably purple because those colors complement.
Oh, you're right.
You know, you ever think about like Gambit runs out of cards and he's like, I really got a shit shetty, and he just pulls out some poop and then throws it at you and explodes. But like,
Oh yeah.
it just smells awful,
It
so you just
smells
start
like
throwing
burnt
up.
But then he
shit.
has
Yeah.
like at the end of his fingertips, he's just got glowy fingertips.
He just got
Yeah.
little doo-doo, like little doo-doo specks. And then he slaps it. Could you imagine getting bitch slapped with exploding doo-doo on your hand? Crazy work, dude.
That is
Crazy fucking work, dude.
God.
I mean, what's the best way to incorporate doo-doo with superhero powers?
Exploding.
Exploding
that
is
is
good.
pretty
Make
up
your doo-doo explode? Crazy, dude.
I mean, okay, imagine this. Imagine somebody's drinking a drink and has ice in it. You freeze your poop, your doo-doo into cubes, and then you put it in the
Yeah.
drink. They don't even know.
And worst part is when the doo-doo
Yeah.
melts. It's fine.
Yeah,
yeah.
except, although if it's Emma Frost and she's putting doo-doo in my cup, I am smiling while I'm drinking that.
Yep.
You think Emma Frost can turn her asshole into crystal and it'll just slide right out.
Yeah.
Oh, like a soft serve? Dude.
Yeah.
Dude.
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 Emma, soft serve stone.
Yep.
hmm
Yeah, shout out Harris
Frost.
did an episode in 2 sentences.
Yep.
Shout out.
Shout out the most efficient one on the podcast. How's it make you feel, Kyle? Go ahead.
Next I got next week. I'm just saying. I'm gonna it's gonna be fast. I'll say 5 words. I'll be like, this is all your guys' court now. That's it.
Shout out Harris being the Sonic of the podcast.
Yeah, dude. Shout out Kyle's no longer the quickest one in the rodeo.
Best test in the West.
Best
Fastest test in the West. Shout out that girl's titties. Got him.
Yeah, Arrow.
I don't know. her
Failed
name.
the city.
Shout out. I'm gonna choke this.
Okay. Yeah, we'll end it there, dude. Crazy.
How was that too
Uh,
fast?
that's an hour
No,
40.
that was
That's
good.
perfect.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hour
I was
40 to
worried.
2
Pretty
is
normal.
like that's the baseline, you know?
Yeah.
Producer,
worried.
shout out
You know-
Anime Midwest. I forgot that's soon, isn't it?
Yep.
3 weeks.
3 weeks. Holy shit.
Yeah.
It's all
Oof.
coming together.
Do we need a power?
Yeah, I got
What?
Do we need power?
we wanted
What do you mean,
power
do we
last
need
time.
power?
We had the TV up. I don't
Yeah.
really think we need it.
No?
Charging our phones is
Do
nice.
they give us
but-
power?
No, I have to order it if we want it. Like it's extra cost.
I don't feel like we need it. It's just easier to not have the TV, honestly. Right?
Yeah, it probably is easier, but
I don't
it
feel
also
like the
looked
TV
it
is
also looked a
utilized.
little bit more like you could easily go, oh, they're a podcast right away.
Right.
Oh, okay.
So
Understood.
that is something to consider. But we could also have the TV behind us, probably.
Mm.
Like you don't have to have it on the table. Like
We could
did
also
last
just
time.
have a sign that says, "Hey, we're a podcast."
Yeah,
I mean, the banner does say the Anime Trap House podcast.
yeah, but people can't read.
People
Yeah.
people can't look at that, dude.
That
Good
is
point.
True.
Oh, Kyle, look at this. It has to load.
Pull your cock out.
Hold on, it's loading.
He's pulling out his cock.
He's pulling his cock out.
Okay.
What are you
Okay,
doing?
hold on.
I don't know what the fuck.
Ooh, what have you been playing?
Mercury Cannonball Mill.
Please no, Purdue. I don't
oh,
want.
Give me a link for that.
I don't want that.
All right.
I swear to God, I'll build it right now. Look at me.
Oh shit!
Just sit. I've lost, dude.
It's not my son.
Here it is. Your
Don't.
that
I
was your
have no
son.
son.
I have no son.
All right,
want no
Twitch
part of
people,
it.
YouTube people, Kick people. Thank you guys for hanging out. We love you.
If you come to Anime Midwest, don't be my son.
Don't be his son, dude.
Don't be fucking weird.
Yeah, Dave, don't show up if you got a baby, dude.
Yeah, congrats on the baby.
Yeah, congrats on the baby, idiot.
Baby, congrats. You don't call me dad.
I'm gonna call you son, dad.
Don't
Got
call me
him.
son.
Okay, bye.
I'll fuck.